We're just a few feet past south on the Tahoe Yosemite Trail of Horse Canyon Trail Junction here. And as we were approaching the last like 8th mile, the trail got a lot fainter, and we could see how the trail went around a lot of fallen trees. Above that, the trees had been removed up until probably 202, 203, the big ones. And south of here we can see that's not the case. The terrain got rougher immediately and the trail fainter. But there's still a trail, though it's going around this thicket of fallen trees all out. Faint but followable trail here. Very few obstacles cleared. You have to navigate across them, through them, and around them. For instance, here, climbing over this fallen snag obstacle. No big deal. I don't know if you can see it, but we're getting a little snow flurry, and I don't mind the snow. Great, beautifully sculpted sheets of granite. Yes, I don't really mind the snow, but it's going to turn into rain. I'm going lower in elevation, and this is going to get wet. Damn. There's Telephone Gulch up there. We're just a little bit north of it. There's Horse Canyon. And way back there through the trees is 4th of July Lake. And we're just following the trail and came to this beautiful granite slab. Better go find the trail again. It's snowy. There's Horse Canyon, the cut in the canyon there, in the canyon wall, and right above us here is Telephone Gulch, and we're just below Telephone Gulch, the sign, and right over there there's a real nice campsite, and there's a real nice campsite below Horse Canyon, actually, nice sights as well. So, trail's very faint down here. You got to keep your eyes open. We're just south of Telephone Gulch, just at the campsite south there, and the trail bed is good. You can follow trail bed. So even if the trail's not like uncovered and well grooved, there's a good grooved trail bed. This is great. There's a faint trail bed submerging into a great stands of fallen old trees and little paths around it, going around the great fallen trees, reacquiring the trail bed all alongside Summit City Creek, and we're working for it. Horse Canyon's back there. We're deep in on the floor of a steep canyon here. Somebody recently cut away some of the underbrush, some of the fallen small timber. But down here south of Telephone Gulch, you can see we've got a lot of obstacles to get around here. No problem. So it takes a lot more work. We just found our way, or are finding our way around that big monster back to the main trail bed, which is real diffuse. This is really fun. This is a blast, okay? Okay, that was the first major thicket below Telephone Gulch. We're still on the trail bed, but that little thicket, it's got a route through it, you know. You can see I hit the cut marks. Well, doesn't look like we're done yet. Oh, look, way over. Telephone Gulch is right back there. 4th of July, Horse Canyon's a little further up. We're coming around the nose of the canyon wall on the southeast side. Up ahead we can see the broken down trees where people have stepped over and across them. where the route varies from the actual trail bed. You can look for little indications. Just below the thicket, we come into this meadow area. Now these meadows are notorious. During spring they move and then they regrow and the trail just ends. So I'm just gonna go maintain a straight path and see if I can see broken up indications, which yeah, maybe. So you know, this is probably it. The trail bed should be off to our left. Lo and behold, there it is, coming out of this thicket. It's real faint, but we can pick out the crease. Winging a prayer here. There's soft soil conditions here, so it's hard to find any actual trail bed. So I've definitely meandered through that section successfully. We can see a series of ducks coming up. I can see one in the immediate foreground, one in the middle distance, and I'm sure when we get to middle distance, we'll see the next one. The snow's turned into rain, snow, rain, depending on the wind temperatures blowing it in. Now I'm going down from here. It's snowing good right now, so I got to put the camera away. This looks like trail bed. I was gonna, yeah, there's a duck. I was gonna say I'm either above it, below it, or right on it. And since I'm finding grooves, so note that you're gonna come into sections where you just gotta kind of keep your eyes way open, okay? Okay, way back there is 4th of July Lake. Let's see, right up back there is Horse Canyon, and then up here is Telephone Gulch. And we're just coming down the hill. There's a nice campsite down there. And the trail bed is good. Massive thickets, some climbing, some route finding. It's not really navigation, but you do have to be able to find the route. Okay? You're going to really have to find route through here. There is a route, so if you aren't finding route, you're making repeated problems, repeated mistakes. Okay? So, yeah. There's a campsite right over here. We're less than a half mile, maybe a half mile. There it is. Okay, I got to start watching here. Two campsites. This looks like the better of the two. Okay, now south of Telephone Gulch, things got rougher. And now, from this campsite, about a mile south of Telephone Gulch, things are going to get rougher yet. Okie doke. The trail conditions deteriorate south of here. Well, this is not good. At the campsite here, the last campsite south of Telephone Gulch, I always call it the last campsite because it's like the last one where you got decent route. Somebody left some tarps and they're deteriorating there. Damn. I can't carry it. It's too heavy for me. coming south here, the trail just kind of disappears into ferns and rock, and there's rock ahead and it gets all jumbled and there's no place apparently to go, but the trail actually turns down to the left here. And you'll finally see the drainage chute here. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, we're probably a mile south of Telephone Gulch. Maybe 3/4, not that far. Sweetness. At the end of the first big granite open space here, you work your way over to the right side of it and drop onto the back side. Don't even think about fording here. Hell out. Once you come through this channel on the back of the first big open granite space, you got to cut to your right before you head all the way down the channel to Summit City Creek, and you'll see a couple of well-formed stairs that bring you up, and then you can fit through a crack in the rock and zigzag your way up to the top side of the rocks. Hell out.